Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, Internet. CrawlinUK here with Syberia, part 12 now. Previously, I had just called my mother, or the character's mother, and I spoke to a boyfriend, I think it was, who knew this opera singer that the... I don't even know the names, the person who stole Oscar's hand. He... wants the opera singer to come here and sing with the
Director.
piano.
Ah, it is you, Miss Walker.
Director, I think I know where Helena Romanski is.
My God, you have found Helena? That is fantastic.
Okay, so it looks like we've got a new option here. I think I haven't seen this. Aralbad.
From my research, Helena Romanski is living in Aralbad.
Aralbad? Helena Romanski is in Aralbad.
You know the town then? You know where it is?
Of course. It was a famous spa resort. In its heyday, Aralbad welcomed all the big wigs of the regime. To be granted a stay there was a real honor. Today, the honor has gone, along with all the generals and colonels, all washed away with the sea.
It sounds like a good place if you need to take it easy or convalesce.
I think Madame Romanski would be happier here. I think she'll prefer the peace and quiet here, the perfect tranquility of our little town.
Okay. So does that mean I can go get her now?
How can I get to Aralbad?
There is one way that you can. Here in the city, there are no suitable vehicles left. But that drunk old fool living up there, he'll have something.
What drunken old fool? You mean you're not alone? What's up there?
You mean you haven't noticed the space compound on the plateau? There's still some pathetic old soldier guarding it. But he's more interested these days in reaching for another bottle than reaching for the stars.
And you think this gentleman could have a vehicle for me?
I haven't the slightest idea. If you catch him on a good day, then maybe. But good days for him are far and few between. I wish you luck.
How do I get up to the space compound then?
There is a monorail that leads up to the Cosmodrome. When you are inside, I will activate the automatic pilot.
Okay.
Okay, I'm going. Wish me luck.
I am counting on you, Miss Walker.
Let's go. So this is the monorail. I said before. Oh, and I can ride it now. Right, I'm in a new area. That's good. Let's see what's down here. I'm getting a call. Who's this?
Hello?
Kate! Oh, that you? How are you?
Olivia, great, just the right person. Look, have you heard of Helena Romanski?
No. Is she some Russian fashion designer?
No, she's a singer. I'm going to be meeting her soon. I've just got to find a way of reaching Aralbad. Can you imagine how lucky I am?
Not really. Well, what relation's this singer got with the toy case? You sure you know what you're up to, Kate? You sound really different, like you're changing or something.
Look, it's like this. If I'm going to get to the end of my journey, I've got to link up this singer and the director of the Komkolzgrad Industrial City. Don't worry, I know exactly what I'm doing. Why did you say that I've changed?
I don't know, just an impression. You sound more sure of yourself, like stronger, more confident.
And that's a problem?
Ha.
There you go. Just takes one word and you're up on your high horse. I'm beginning to see Dan's point of view. It's getting harder and harder to back you up all the time.
What does that mean?
Well, it means that I had a drink or two with Dan, because he wants to talk. He feels a bit lonely, you see?
And what's he been telling you?
Nothing. He just has the impression you're slipping away from him. He can't see where you're coming from anymore. Like, we went to the movies the other day, and he said that you would have loved the film, but I told him that...
You mean you're dating my fiancé?
No! No, not dating, Kate. Just propping him up while you're away. All in a good cause. I can keep an eye on him for you at the same time.
What would I do without you?
Oh, you're jealous. Well, that's a good sign. That means you want him. Now, that he'll be pleased to hear.
You seeing each other again soon?
Tomorrow night. He invited me to dinner at the Goldbergs. You don't mind, do you, Kate?
No worries. Look, I've got to go, Olivia. Take care.
Makes it an interesting side story, does all this. But I've got to get on with getting to Aralbad. Doesn't look like I can go that way. Huge invisible wall pushing me along. Can't go in there, I bet. No. Just up the slope. Oh, invisible wall there as well. What's this pipe? I can't go in the pipe now. Don't really want to, but just in case there's something later on. Right. 2 ways, possibly. Maybe up the steps here. I did that. I think that went straight up the steps there, so I'm up the top. There's a bird. Something
That's
to look
going
at.
to Looks like something's missing.
Something's missing, but I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing there anyway. Obviously I'm in the wrong place. No, nothing there. How about down the screen? Nope. Probably shouldn't be up here yet then, so I'll go to the far end over there. Disorientated when the cameras change like that. I assume going in here will take me to the soldier or whatever they called him. Ah yeah, there's bottles outside, so it must be this guy. Anything?
Excuse me, sir. Sorry to disturb you, but yoo-hoo. Can you hear me?
3, 2, 1, contact, and we have liftoff. Oh, holy mother! A dame, a pretty dame on the launch pad.
Please, no need to worry, sir. Just do stay calm. I just want some information.
Watch what you're doing, sweetheart. We ain't got no information, no strategies, no plans to tell anyone, anywhere, anytime. Military regulations, you dig it, man?
Okay. 7
My name's Kate Walker. I'm a
options
lawyer
to
from...
go through.
I mean, I'm a bit lost. And I guess you know this place.
Boris Charov, at your service, madam. Can I offer you something from the bar?
No, thank you. Tell me, how long have you been here?
For as long as it took for you to come along, sweet pea. Don't think I've been lonely. I got a bottle or two here. Keep me company?
You're a soldier, aren't you? Ex-cosmonaut?
Hey, honey, that's all in the past. Hell, let's talk about today. Let's have a drink. That's an order, soldier.
Okay, my mission.
Please, can you try and get a grip? I must absolutely find a way out of this industrial complex.
Jeez, me too. I've really got to get out of this dump, but not before I've had a little drink. Here, get your pretty little lips around this. Vodka. Tell me what you think.
Do you have a vehicle to lend me? I think I'd even test one of your rockets right now if I had to.
Toast my rockets. Hey, pretty dame, I'll drink to that. Now, just a minute. We gotta need a special bottle for this special occasion. Something to blow you away. 3, 2, 1, contact, and we have liftoff.
Okay, that's enough.
What was that? Did you say something? Are our female comrades revolting or what? oh, trouble on its way. Bottoms up. Power to the babushkas.
Okay, try to help me maybe?
I heard that maybe you could lend me a vehicle or something?
A vehicle? All our vehicles were picked up and shipped out to the borders years ago. General's orders. I say, let us raise our glass to this finest soldier this country's ever known, little lady.
I don't mean to offend you, but I'm not in the mood for a drink right now.
And you'll live to regret it to your dying days, sweetheart. To your health, while you have it.
Okay. Do you know
Does
this
the name
person?
Hans Voralberg mean anything to you?
Karlsberg. Of course I know that name. But sorry, it's been a long time since I've seen something like that around here.
Voralberg. He's a person. I'm looking for him, and I think he might have come by here a few years ago.
In that case, let us raise our glasses to this brave man and his very good health.
Okay, how about my train?
I came here by train, but I've got this mechanical problem. I had to leave the train down in the industrial zone. The director down there told me you were here.
Ah, Borodin, that dumb traitor. I tell you, he's gone over to the enemy, over to the dark side. It's terrifying, the darkness. Eating out his brain. The jerk.
That's maybe going a bit far. He is a little eccentric, I'll grant you that. But when you live on your own, cut off from the world for so long...
His brain's gone AWOL, I tell you. There's no darkness in my brain. I've got a cure. See? My secret antidote. Go on, have some. It'll stop you getting a cold.
I don't think I'm in a high-risk category, but thanks anyway.
Okay, bird? Is that because I saw a bird
So
up
many
top?
birds nesting around here. What attracts them all here like that?
Dumb birds. But at least a bird don't get bored, does it? See? They can fly. Them birds, geez, they can fly.
Sounds like you're jealous of them.
Well, maybe you're just right there. 'Cause sometimes I like to let Soyuz loose and watch them circle for hours on ends. The birds, they crap themselves when they see him coming. Don't stop him coming back, though.
Soyuz?
Soyuz, ma'am. A silver angel. A savior who cleans our cosmodrome of them dirty rats with dirty wings.
Okay.
I need to get to Aralbad, and quick.
You go ahead, soldier. I'll stay here and keep you covered. I got the supplies here. Got to keep an eye on them. Tricky job, too, you know. All these bottles.
I was going to... Forget it, it doesn't matter. He's too drunk to help anyone anyway.
I am not drunk. I have drunk. A little.
Okay. Is there anything that can help me? What's this? Vodka. Can I give him the vodka?
Strange. Sure, I left a bottle and two around here. I gotta get some air. Wall's getting pretty tight. We'll think about that blast off later, huh?
Are you okay, Colonel? Are you sure you're all right?
Yeah.
Be
Oh, wow.
careful! Don't lean out too far or you'll...
Oh. Okay, so he's dead. Let's go back in here and search his room. Looks like there's vodka on the table. I'm not sure what's supposed to happen here. So that I can look at. I can take a key. That's good. I can read something. Object Program XP's25 Voralberg spring-loaded launchpad project. So he probably knows something about Voralberg, or Hans Voralberg, but doesn't know who he is. Don't know exactly what this is, so let's have a quick read. Subsequent to inspections over the last year, our comrades of the Government Space Commission have reached an unfavourable conclusion concerning the Voralberg project. Here's their findings. The Space Commission is convinced that Hans Voralberg's research will yield no concrete results capable of serving the military interest in our country or of advancing its space program. It is considerable that this project will only bring ridicule to our country and give very poor image of our nation's space industry abroad. During the last few years, in a long succession of fruitless attempts, Comrade Voralberg has clearly demonstrated the limits to his knowledge of mechanical science. Consequently, we have ordered the irrevocable suspension of the program. It has been deemed counter-revolutionary, and we now withdraw all collaborations with Comrade Voralberg. This decision has been approved by the Supreme Soviet, who adopts with a clear majority the Central Committee Directive of April 15th relating to the definitive cancellation of the Voralberg spring-loaded launchpad project. The directive announces the provisional closure of the Komkolzgrad Cosmodrome and reassignment of the Voralberg project test pilots to other domains. And that was in 79, so at least 20 years ago. Nothing else there. Not sure what I can do. Lots of drawers, but can't access them. Doesn't look like I can do anything there. So this thing, I can view it. What can I do? Am I supposed to be picking him up or something? Look at that, I can go with the crane up and down, I can move it. I can move it up and down. I can move it left and right.
I need a key.
Ah, you've got your key in your hand. So, before I use the key, I just want to have a look at things over here. It doesn't look very deep. No, I can't go around there, I can't speak to him. Maybe he is dead, like I said. What's this? If he's not dead, I'm gonna end up like drowning him or something. Let's access this control panel with the key, and we will put it in. Oh, that must be the hole. Yeah. So move left.
God, this thing's jammed.
Jammed. Okay. Don't know why that made me laugh. This one?
God, this thing's...
No, it's not jammed, you're just doing it in the wrong direction. That one. Well, that was a total guess and I got it right first time.
Hey, what's happening? That's water you got there. Stop it! Now! You want me to drown?
I knew I'd drown him. Let's go see him. Hopefully he's sobered up now and speak properly to me.
Calm down, it's all right. Just a little wake-up call, that's all. You must have had quite a bit to drink.
Gee, you're right there. Not the first time either. Probably won't be the last. Man, my head. Please, could you whisper?
Please, do excuse me. But it was the only way I could think of to bring you back to your senses.
A little extreme, maybe. But I get the impression you're a lady who likes to see results.
Okay, so go through all 7 of these again.
My name is Kate Walker. I'm a lawyer currently in charge of a special case. I'll spare you the details, but I've landed here, you see, unintentionally.
It is indeed an honor to welcome you here to the Cosmodrome, ma'am. My name is Colonel Boris Charov. I'm a Red Army test pilot reject, and now I babysit the Komkolzgrad space complex.
This is an amazing complex. Shame it's a little run down.
What do you expect? Space race is yesterday's news. That's the way it is. News 1 minute, history the next.
I came here by train, but unfortunately it broke down. I've got to get to Aralbad immediately. Someone told me you might have a vehicle to lend me.
Someone? Who might that someone be? I hope you're not talking about Sergei Borodin.
Well, yes, I am. The director of the industrial complex below.
Be careful, ma'am. He is not a rational man. He can be mean and very dangerous.
He suggested I come and see you, actually. But I get the impression that he doesn't care much for you either.
I don't care what he thinks of me. All I say to you is, watch out for him.
I can agree with that. He has been mean so far.
There aren't many vehicles on this base.
When they decided to close the Cosmodrome, they towed all the useful equipment away.
It doesn't matter. I'll find some other way.
If I can help you, please, just ask.
May be able to help me. Do you know this guy?
I'm looking for someone. Hans Voralberg. And I think he came by here about 20 years ago?
Yeah, I was right up to date.
You want to know if I know Hans? But of course. He invented one of the most incredible flying machines of the Cosmodrome. Christmas, good old Hans. Even after that dumb and dirty trick he played on me. But I wouldn't give to see him again.
What do you mean? What did he do to you?
Hans Voralberg and his famous flying wing. See, he invented this kind of spring-loaded launcher, capable of projecting a weird rocket into the stratosphere. It was red revolutionary hot, and I was going to be its first test pilot. Holy cow, what a job. And then several days before the launch, Hans disappears into thin air like that. Poof! The test program? Well, it's abandoned.
Just disappeared like that? Without saying where he was going?
You see, he wanted to hit the stars, but not bombs, if you get my drift. And one day Hans finally worked out what his launcher was really for. It's the generals have always called the shots here, you realize, and when they asked Hans to screw a nuclear warhead onto his flying wing, well, he wasn't a happy man. So he left. Just like that.
If everything was ready, why didn't you just wind the thing up and go flying after all?
Nobody understood machines here like Hans, especially not his own utopian inventions. You see, such inventions only live and breathe with their creator in the saddle. Without him, space travel became damn near impossible. And since then, well, I still like to travel, but in my own little way.
I'm beginning to understand a bit about how Hans Voralberg's inventions work. What is this one like?
I don't really know. As you can see, I'm a soldier, ma'am. Nothing more, nothing less. And not a goddamn aerospace engineer.
Okay then. I didn't choose to update Mario. I don't know why that's popping up now. Let's tell him about
I've
my
left my train in
train.
the Komkolzgrad station. Do you think it'll get in the way?
If I were you, I'd get out of there as quick as possible.
That's exactly what I intend to do, as soon as the director gives me back my automaton's hands. That's why I want to go to Aralbad.
So go, and go quickly, and get back what belongs to you. With a man like that, you never know what might happen.
You don't like him very much then.
I'll confess that since his accident, he's gone a little doolally. These days, I stay clear of him, and you should do the same.
I don't really have the choice.
Okay, what about the bird?
Don't you find it strange to see so many birds in the Cosmodrome?
It's the iron rafters. They love them. Nowadays, they can enjoy a bit of good old peace and quiet here. So, of course, they turn up in flock loads. Sometimes I said Soyuz onto them. Just like the good old days.
Soyuz?
Soyuz is the last Golden Eagle left in active service. We had to get the dumb canaries out of the way before takeoff, so what did we do? Set the Eagle on them. And you should see them fly. Soyuz, he's like a cat among the pigeons. Magnificent.
Okay, last
Does
one.
Aralbad mean anything to you?
Aralbad. That's been a long time since I heard that name. It's a spa resort, ma'am. Top brass of the regime would go there. As well as convalescing soldiers, tired politicians, profiteers and racketers, the whole caboodle. They'd go live it up, all expenses paid. One privilege I never got. Just 2 steps away from becoming the nation's hero, and no free holiday for me.
And where exactly is this place?
Further east. We never had to know where exactly. The airship was programmed to take vacationers there. From here.
Okay, I think that's everything spoken
Thank
about.
you so much for helping me. I'm sorry to have woken you up like that.
It's been great talking to you, ma'am. I think I'll take 40 winks right now.
It's a weird position you're going to stand in. Bye. Let's have a look. Oh. New area. Looks like some sort of spaceship. Doesn't look like there's going to be anything to collect here. It's just more of a scenic view. I assume this office, if it is an office, I'll have something. Where should I start? This side? Let's have a look at the screen. Key.
This
Voralberg
thing's
key.
jammed.
Yeah, I know it's jammed because I haven't used the Voralberg key. Hold on. Doesn't work. Doesn't work. Doesn't work. Doesn't work.
This thing's...
That's jammed. Oh, there's a wire undone. Can you not, like, fasten them together? You can. Ah, this is good news. We've got a screen. Blood Testing Apparatus. Okay. Unauthorized procedure. Okay, this one. Say it again. Unauthorized procedure. What's that? Centrifuge? Centrifuge empty. Okay. I have to put
If that's going to...
blood in there, right? Blood. Blood sample required. Okay. Blood testing apparatus. What have I got? Space. Oh, yeah, that was the letter. Vodka. Letter to Helena. I don't think there's anything else useful there. Back out of this for now. Can't go that direction anymore. There's a map on the wall. Probably not useful. No. Out we go. This direction. This one? Nope. Everything's a dead end. Can I go this way there? Yes, I can. That's good. Ah, look, all the birds. That's what she was talking about, even though I'd never seen them myself. And we have the eagle at the other side.
That
Jump.
door is locked.
Locked. That's what you can do. Snap it open.
That door is locked.
Okay, it's locked. Screwdriver it.
That door is...
Okay, it's locked. That's not good. I don't think I can go this way, but I will try anyway. Yeah, can't go that way. It's a good job I can run, because there's some distance to track sometimes. So down the screen, run. I'm gonna chat with this guy again, maybe about this.
Sir?
My head. Oh, my poor head.
Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So airship. There we go. Let's try that one.
Do you think the airship still works?
No idea. It's been so long since it was used.
And then I've got to learn how to use it too.
You won't have any worries there. It has an automatic pilot. Go visit if you want. Here's the key.
Ah, great stuff. Airship key. So back and forth, back and forth.
Thanks. Right, I'm off. See you later.
Let's see
Don't
the
you
key.
worry about me.
Up this stair. So I wonder where the airship goes. If it has a set route or if it can be programmed to go to Aralbad. Automaton pilots. Interesting.
Doesn't look like that worked.
That doesn't look like it works at all. So is that...
Doesn't look...
Yeah, so I need to do something in the office. This is a blood testing apparatus. It tests blood. I don't know if I've got to use it on myself or... Can I use it on myself? Validating? No. I tried speaking to the soldier about it, but didn't work. He's moved now. Maybe he's gone back inside. Let's go have a look. Well, I'm assuming he's gone back inside. Oh, he's just gone all together. Okay. Let's go this way. Go see that eagle. There's the eagle. Maybe you can speak to him. I don't know if you speak to him.
If that's going to work.
Something's missing.
If that's going to...
No, not that. Vodka?
If that's going to...
Don't know what it is.
If that's
No
going
one's
to
really
work.
told me about it.
If that's going to work.
Yeah, something's missing. Well, this is going to be the end of my video here. I hopefully can find out what to do in time for the next video. That means I'm just thinking about it because I'm a bit busy. But if you enjoyed the video, please give me a thumbs up. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel because this does help me out tremendously. But as always, thank you very much for watching now. Bye.